Hello, this is Clarence McClure here in Polk County, Tennessee, outside of Benton, Tennessee, the county seat. And myself, Hal McClure, and Clarence McClure, and Nathan and Clarence. And Clarence is going to give us a little history of this river, these rivers here.
Well, on the right is the Hiawassee River, which rises somewhere around Asheville, North Carolina, and flows generally in a westerly direction, and joins the Hiawassee River down at the Hiawassee Island. And then on the left is the Ocoee River, which rises in the mountains south and east of Copper Hill, Tennessee, and flows into the Hiawassee here. And it's a historic river. The early pioneers used to come up the Hiawassee from the Tennessee with their flatboats and go up to the Hildebrand boatyard, and Hildebrand would haul them overland to the McNair boatyard in Conasauga and put them on the Conasauga River, and they'd go into the Gulf of Mexico at a different spot from if you went down to Tennessee and went into New Orleans, and they saved a lot of time. In fact, years of travel time by doing this. So at one time, the Cherokee asked for funding to build a canal between the Ocoee and the Conasauga River. They're going to float them down to the Conasauga instead of haul them. But Congress liked one vote, letting them have the money.
A little bit more in detail, you say it starts over in Georgia.
Over in the mountains of northeast corner of Georgia, and flows into through Blue Ridge and down to Copper Hill, Tennessee, as the Toccoa River.
How do you spell Toccoa?
T-O-C-C-O, I believe is the way it is pronounced. And there's two or three different ways to spell that. If you're reading R.E. Barclay's book, Ducktown in Rock's Day, it's spelled a little different than what people spell it today. But anyway, it changes from Toccoa to Ocoee River at the Tennessee state line.
Which is Polk County.
Which is Polk County, and it begins as the Ocoee River and ends here when it joins the Hiawassee.
Where it joins the Hiawassee right here at your campground here. So.
A lot of history on the Ocoee.
But anyway, it only is the Ocoee through Polk County.
That's correct.
And then once it gets on out of here, why, it's known as the Hiawassee River.
Right. When it joins the Hiawassee, it loses its identity.
Okay, good. So you had a ferry.
We had a ferry that crossed here.
Sort of a three-way ferry. It came on this side of the river.
It would take you across the Ocoee, or it would take you across the Ocoee and the Hiawassee, depending on which direction you were traveling.
And that was about in 1838, you think, or?
Well, no, it was. The ferry operated up until about 1912 when they got the new bridge up here. They didn't have any use, at least going from that side to this side. They could cross the bridge, and they got a bridge up on Ocoee about that same time. So if you were in the Benton Station area, you could cross at the Benton Station Bridge into Benton. So it essentially stopped the ferry being a viable business when they put the new bridges in.
Yeah, okay. And